Soul Tribe! How y'all doing, fam? So I was just getting a little message this morning from Spirit, and I wanted to share with y'all, so I'm just gonna jump in. And Spirit was letting me know that it's super important for us during this next phase of our expansion to not let people stand on our capes, and that when we allow people in our life, in our vibrational sphere and expression, that do not believe in us, that do not support us, that secretly wish ill upon us, or have envy, or are jealous, or are frenemies to us, when we allow these vibrations into our life, it's telling Spirit that you are okay with this energy to be in your life, and that to go ahead and bring more of this energy into your life. So Spirit wants us to know that we need to sharpen our swords and do some serious cord cutting and cut out anything and anyone who is not supportive of us in our dreams. And by doing so, this is what really allows us to call in those people, places, things, those experiences that are a vibrational frequency match to supporting our dreams. It's you're giving the universe the okay and letting it know that you're going to accept nothing less than what you deserve. And that is really truly how we bring that into our life. And so Spirit just wants us to know that that is going to be a super important thing. So take a little bit of time and really reflect on who claps when you win and who's silent, and who really truly supports you, and how do you feel after speaking with somebody, after being around somebody. If you think about if you're gonna go see somebody, how does that make you feel? And listen to yourself, listen to your heart, and listen to the vibration and the experience that you're having and the emotions that come up, and tap into that energy, because that is your intuition telling you whether or not this person is good for you. And I spent a long time in my life ignoring these signs, and a lot of people close to me that I wanted to believe and see the best in. I had these rose-colored scarlet glasses on, like everybody loves me and wants the best for me, and they would never wish ill upon me. And truthfully, friends and family, sometimes it's not something conscious that people are doing. So this can be stemming from trauma, it can be stemming from abuse, it can be stemming from subconscious patterns and habits that have been formulated through our upbringing, through school, through teachers, through different people that we looked up to that told us certain things, and it got downloaded into our subconscious, and it's something that we didn't even realize that we believed in. But a lot of times people feel like life has done a disservice to them. And this kind of touches base on the crabs in a bucket analogy. That when a crab starts to climb out of the bucket, all the other crabs will grab it and pull it back down. So Spirit wants you to know that if you have these energies in your life, they're going to do absolutely everything they can to make sure that you don't rise above them instead of being happy for you. And they're gonna give you the evil eye, and they're going to send negative energy your way, even if that's not something that they're conscious of, even if they're just like subconsciously have a negative feeling when they think about you. That is sending energy your way. So this is gonna touch a little bit on another video that I have put out, but it really establishing super boundaries with our energy and working on practices that cultivate protective energy around us, and that cultivate our own energy in a protective manner. Not being willing to give up our energy just for anyone or anything, but to the things that really, truly matter to us, and pouring into ourselves before we pour into others, and then allowing that to pour out into others. We don't need to help people to understand who they are or to better themselves. The best thing that we can do is walk in the light, the white diamond light, the white diamond violet flame of Saint Germain, and be a shining lighthouse of an example of what it's like to be in communion, in communication with the Most High God, and with Yahuwah, with Sophia, with the Great Spirit, with the Holy Spirit, with the Tetragrammaton, with Allah, with all of these different names for the Most High. Gobinde, Mukande, Udare, Apare, Hariang, Karyang, Nirname, Akame, which these names mean sustainer, liberator, enlightener, infinite, creator, destroyer, nameless, and desireless. One was out of order there, but so, there's all of these different names for the divine, but when we are truly grounded and at peace and walking in a way that supports the Most High Light, this reawakens that light in others. It holds a vibrational energy. It holds a frequency which interacts with the frequency of those around us, and it allows them access to that frequency, and it helps them to be able to enter that state of mind and that frequency, that harmonic vibration with you as well. So, yeah, Spirit just wants us to know to not let people stand on our capes. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Don't let anybody tell you like, oh, well, I don't know if this is a smart choice. Maybe you should just go get a job at so-and-so. Friends, family, I want to tell you something. You can get a job making whatever it is, $15 an hour to $25 an hour for the rest of your life. That's not going to go anywhere, ever. But I promise you, if you don't chase the things that you want to do in this moment, in this time, now, it's going to start to pass you by. It's going to start to embitter you. It's going to start to make you attract negative energies into your life because you're choosing to live a lower vibrational expression of yourself. And people think that like not choosing something in life isn't really a choice, just allowing life to happen. But that is a choice. If you're not making the choice for yourself, is also a choice. So often we look at life like, oh, this is just my circumstance and this is kind of what I have to do, and I have so-and-so bills and I feel that. I know where you're coming from because I was there for a long time, for over a decade, and it started breaking me and tearing down my soul. And it started making me bitter and resentful and negative and hopeless. And I thank God, Great Spirit, I love you so much, every single day for helping me to remember and for allowing me the opportunity to have these experiences, which started very small, a moment here and there, where it's just kind of like dangling a carrot, like, hey, remember what you wanted to do? Little things like that. Angel numbers, 111, 333, mirroring numbers, 1441, seeing a license plate that says, Superman, go get him, kid, Nirvana, Yahweh, all little treats along the path. And I'm so thankful that those things started to come into my life and that I allowed it, that I didn't I'm just being crazy, because I was fucking miserable. I hated my fucking life. For about 10 years, I wanted to fucking kill myself. I didn't know if I was gonna make it. You know, I had no hope. And so for anybody who's out there who feels that way, just know that there is something better, and that you can find that truth within yourself, and that with faith and with hard work and diligence, and not even necessarily hard work, just working towards doing the things that you love. So it's more of like a joyous work, a play, that childlike play. The more that we follow that, the more beauty we call into our lives, and the more that we like, I can't do that, I have to do this and worry about the mundane stuff and the like, the things that we feel like we have to do. The more that we push the magic out of our life and we push that mystical spiritual experience away, and it's like, you're telling spirit, I don't want that. I want this mundane, boring. I don't want any magic. I want to be miserable. I want it. Like, that's exactly what you're saying, because you're choosing that. Whether you realize it or not, you're choosing that. So however it starts for you, if that's playing guitar for 5 minutes a day, if that's painting, if that's sculpting, if that's art, if that's cooking, if you like to cook meals for people, get creative with your cooking. Whatever it is that 3-year-old, 4-year-old kid inside you wants to do, that 8-year-old kid wants to do, that 10-year-old kid wants to do, whatever those dreams were of yours, whatever that was, take a step towards it. Try something. Get creative. Do something that's going to help you to have a fun time and be playful. And see what it does for you. See what it does for your hope, for your faith, for your grounded mental space, for your clarity, for your presence. The power of presence in your life, of being grounded in the here and now, and doing those things that you want to do here and now. We so often are like, oh, tomorrow, I'll take care of that tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll start something. Friends, family, tomorrow never comes. The present moment is all that exists. All of creation exists now, in the timeline of now, right now. All of creation is complete. And the way that we move through creation is by our vibrational expression. It's like a key, and it only opens the doors of your vibration. And the more that you change your vibration to match the life of that you want to live, it's like changing your position in hyperspace. You start pulling in the actual physical timeline of the life that you want. But it takes doing those things in the here and now, right now, today. Even if that's 1 minute of meditating, or 1 minute of putting a little extra love and care into the meals that you make, of blessing it, of giving thanks. And that's one thing that's so important, is we want to treat everything and everyone around us as God, because it is. We want to give gratitude. So when you're making a meal, it's thank you, friend, for providing me the nutrition, the stability, the nutrients, the minerals to give me strong bones, and to help this body, this temple where the soul of the Most High God, which is myself, resides within this being. It's in each and every single one of us, and every single one of you. So anything or anyone who tells you that you are not sacred, that you are not divine, that you are not an expression of the Most High God experiencing itself in this time right now, and that you need to look outside of yourself for that, is an illusion. It is a lie. It is something that is trying to keep you down and to take your power away. Do not let people stand on your cape. brothers and sisters. You're a real life X-Men. You're a real life superhero. You're a real life magician. You're a real life amazing, beautiful, mystical, magical, mystique. You are all that has ever been or ever will be. And we're getting to experience ourselves in that right now. And the vibration and the changing of the Earth's vibration right now is rising to a level to where there is the access to these dimensional frequencies. And the Earth, Pachamama, wants to rise up to the 5D expression of herself, which is already here. But it needs the collective consciousness of all of us. She needs all of us to start to find that within ourselves. And once we do that and enough people start to hold that vibration as a people, we will be lifted up into these higher vibrational understandings where all of us understand ourselves as the Most High, as truly one. There is no separation. We think that we're just this body, this person, but there really is no separation. Everybody that you see, everything that you see, everything that you've ever experienced is your consciousness, and it's a projection of your consciousness from outside of yourself. If you didn't have these other expressions of consciousness outside of yourself, you wouldn't have any way to experience yourself. So every single person you meet is a teacher. Every single experience you have is a teacher. Every single thing that we go through is something that is trying to help us to understand who we are better in truth. So, shake it off. Kick those people off that are standing on your cape. And take off. Superman, Wonder Woman, whoever you are out there. And know that I love you deeply, with all of my heart. And that the Father, the Mother, the Most High God of this universe loves you and is within you and has your back and wants the best for you. You just have to choose it for yourself. You just have to remember who you are and watch the magic that starts to happen around you. It's truly breathtaking. So I love you, friends and family. And I want to send the biggest blessings and prayers and love and light and joyous energy out to each and every one of you. So blessings from your boy and the big guy, which resides in here, in all of us. I love you, fam. Aho metakuyasan.